Welcome to our quick dive into the world of global trade. Today, we're exploring the mechanisms that shape how goods and services cross borders, trade policies, specifically tariffs, and the more complex non-tariff barriers, and how econometric modeling helps us understand their impact. Let's start with tariffs. These are essentially taxes on imported goods. For a long time, their use was declining thanks to global agreements promoting free trade. However, recent geopolitical shifts have seen some tariffs making a comeback, reminding us of their power to alter trade flows and affect consumer prices. Econometric studies consistently show that imposing tariffs typically reduces import volumes from the targeted countries and can negatively impact overall economic welfare if not carefully considered. Now, things get trickier with non-tariff barriers, or NTBs. This is a broad category covering a wide array of policy measures other than direct taxes. Think of sanitary and phytosanitary standards for food safety, technical regulations for product specifications, import quotas, subsidies, or even complicated customs procedures. Unlike tariffs, the impact of NTBs isn't always straightforwardly restrictive. While some NTBs are clearly designed to protect domestic industries, others, like certain quality or safety standards, can potentially enhance trade by increasing consumer confidence, provided they are not overly burdensome or discriminatory. So how do economists figure out the actual effects of these barriers? They use powerful statistical tools and models. A cornerstone is the gravity model of international trade, which shows that factors like economic size and geographic distance are key drivers of trade between countries. Tariffs are usually incorporated into these models as a trade cost, and studies confirm their negative impact on trade volumes. Modeling NTBs is more challenging due to their diversity. Researchers often try to convert NTBs into ad valorem equivalents, that is, the tariff rate that would produce the same reduction in trade. However, this conversion can be complex. Recent advancements allow for more nuanced analyses. For instance, using data from individual firms helps us understand how trade policies affect business decisions to export or import, and particularly how NTBs like complex technical regulations can disproportionately affect small and medium-sized enterprises due to higher relative compliance costs. Another important tool is Computable General Equilibrium, or CGE models. These sophisticated models simulate how changes in trade policy ripple through various sectors of an economy, affecting not just trade, but also domestic production, employment, and overall welfare. A key challenge in modeling NTB impacts lies in their sheer variety and the difficulty in obtaining comprehensive and comparable data. Many NTBs are qualitative, making their conversion into a numerical format for analysis quite complex. International organizations are working to improve data collection, but gaps remain. It's also crucial to distinguish between different types of NTBs. For example, regulations aimed at consumer safety or environmental protection might cause short-term trade reductions due to compliance costs, but they could also foster innovation or lead to higher quality products, potentially benefiting trade in the long run if standards are harmonized. In contrast, NTBs perceived as overtly protectionist, like arbitrary licensing requirements, are generally found to significantly impede trade. In summary, the econometric modeling of tariff and non-tariff barrier impacts is a dynamic field. While tariffs generally have well-understood trade-reducing effects, the diverse nature of NTBs requires sophisticated approaches to capture their complex consequences. As global trade continues to be shaped by both liberalization efforts and new protectionist tendencies, robust econometric analysis remains essential for designing effective trade policies that support sustainable economic growth. Understanding these barriers is crucial for businesses navigating international markets and for policymakers striving for a predictable global trading system.